But if I have a domain that already has tons of articles underneath it, tons of content underneath it, and it has 1 million links going to it, and I drive one link to the page, I'm probably going to rank very well, especially if it's a long tail term. Does everybody get that concept? It's like a teeter-totter. It's a compounding effect or a spring effect. If you've got a domain name that has a lot of authority, an age domain name with a lot of authority, and you might be thinking right now, I don't have one of those, I guess I'm screwed. Don't think that. So I'm going to fix that problem for you in a second. If you have a domain name that has lots of authority, you can make a very minimal SEO effort at a page and make it rank. Like right now, if you go online on Google and you search practically any physical product in the world, a mixer, a toaster, a bicycle, a scooter, or whatever, in the top 2 or 3 results at Google, if not the first result at Google, there will be an Amazon listing. That's because Amazon is one of the most authoritative websites in the world. Okay? Guess how many most of those listings guess how many links most of those listings at Amazon have? 0. None. Guess what happens if you drive 10 links to one of them? A lot. A lot. It doesn't take much effort. Okay? Because you're leveraging an existing authority domain. Okay? Everybody's ever done a YouTube video and knows anything about SEO or link building at all knows if you drive links to a YouTube video, that YouTube video will rank very, very quickly. We're going to talk about YouTube traffic later tonight. I'm able to take YouTube videos right now on relatively competitive terms and rank them in a couple of hours on page 1 Google at the top of Google in 12 hours by using the strategy I'm just about to show you. And that's all because YouTube is a PR10 site. It has ultimate authority. It's owned by Google. It has 200 million, 300 million backlinks. So when you're adding a few backlinks to one of those videos, you're basically lighting a fuse to a giant keg of dynamite. And your page blasts off. Okay? Now is SEO more interesting to everybody? A little bit? Are you guys getting it?
3
Thanks.
people got it.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. What's wrong with everybody else? But this side of the room asleep? Are you guys getting it? Yeah. Okay. Anybody not getting it? You're not going to look that stupid. Stand up.
Yeah, I gotta look that stupid.
All right. All right. Here's how Google judges authority: the age of the website, the domain, the age of the domain, the amount of internal links, and the quality of the internal links coming into the domain. All right. All links, by the way, are not created equal. A link coming from a PR0 page is worth approximately 1 credit, or as a link. A page coming from a PR1 page is worth approximately 10 credits, 10 authority credits. This is approximate. Nobody knows exact. From a PR2 page, 100 authority credits. From a PR3 page, 1,000 authority credits. PR4, 5,000 authority credits. PR5, 10 to 20,000 authority credits. PR6, 100,000 authority credits. In other words, you'd have to go out and get 100,000 PR0 links to equal getting 1 link from a PR6 page. Okay? So the quality that you get is important. But still, truly, when you're competing in areas where nobody's driving links anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. Just get some. You'll get some quality. I'm going to give you a lot of sources for those. They look at the aggregated score of the pages. In other words, if you have a lot of pages on your website or on your domain that have high authority scores as the page, then Google says this is a good site. If you have a lot of pages on your website that have low scores, Google says this is a crappy site, right? But even crappy gets a score. So if you're crappy and you got a lot of crappy, it's better than being crappy and having a little bit of crappy. All right? Volume of pages indexed still matters. They look at the total inbound links. Did I say that? Oh, internal linking. I'm sorry. I misrepresented. The second was internal linking.